Good evening, guys. My name is Chatbot, and in today's evening, I'll be going to discuss about my uh, simple chatbot using Android Studio. So let's go. So for all of the for all of you who don't know how to create or download the Android Studio application rather, you can um, you can search it and you can watch some tutorials in YouTube. So, but that's not our focus for today's agenda. And if you have an Android Studio installed on your desktop, you can wait. Let's start another. So, so now I cannot do another project. So let's just do this. So if you have an Android Studio in your desktop, you can just click new and start a new project, and then it will redirect you to this uh, setup, which you can see your application, your app, and all of these files that have the XML, Kotlin. Also, the app that I'm be doing is called the app, so that's my project name. And here also the Gradles, build Gradles. What else? Settings. So let's minimize this. So in building our simple chatbot using Android Studio, there are two things that we need to do. So first is the coding, which I'll explain later, and then in the settings.gradle. So in settings.gradle, we can see here that if we run our app, the name of the app, our name, example, if we add another like this and we choose Android Studio, it will be unnamed. So if we add another, and let's say its name is what should I name it? Let's name it application. So we should include that name in here so that we can run it to our phone, so that the code is connected to our cell phone. Also, for those who don't know, if you want to create an app and connect it to your phone using Android Studio, you also need to be a developer in your own phone. So just like this, you enable the developer options. So to do that, we can look at the screen. So to do that, we only need to click my phone and then scroll down until you see the build number. and you can, and after you see the build number, you can click on it a lot of times. So as you can see, there's an alert that no, there's no need because I'm already a developer. But um, if I'm not I disable my developer options just like this, I cannot see it. I cannot see my phone in the Android Studio. So if uh, I turn the developer options back and then I turned on the USB debugging, we can see that my phone is connected to my Android Studio. So this one, I turned on my developer options and then turned on the USB debugging. So if I turn this off, I cannot access my um, I I mean I cannot run this code to my phone. Also if I don't turn this USB debugging, I cannot debug this on my phone. So that's the importance of developer options if you're creating an application to your phone. So what else? That's for. Also, in the settings of Gradle, we can add our dependencies resolution management. So this is the dependency that our activity is using. So next, let's tackle our code in our simple chatbot. So first is we include our package, which name the app. So also next is our imports, Android OS bundle, so and etc. Also for our theme, we added the app UI the app theme. Also to start this, we created a main class, which is main activity, and it was override fun on create. So save instance statement state, and this in our composable, here we can create the interaction between me and my chatbot. So if our if I input that valued our here is our variable user input variable chat history, so that we can variable input. So this is the one that we will be if we input to our chatbot. So next, variable chat history. This is used to remember all the previous chats by you and the chatbot. Next is variable bot name, because later we will change we will change the bot's name to Delbot. Lastly in our what do you call this, in our simple calculations. So file input process input string to string. So if we input numbers plus equations, it will um, calculate what is being calculated, but only simple. So while result evaluate expression in input. So our bot uh, will print the result of your input is and the result. So let's try this if it will run. So let's wait a little bit, and while we're waiting, I'll drink my coffee so we can stay focused. So if we input wrong, if we put wrong inputs, the bot will print, sorry, I couldn't calculate that. So let's just wait. Because it's still loading. So if we input characters, not integers, so oh wait, it's running already. So let's minimize this. So here, as you can see, this is our chatbot. So let's say hi. As you can see, the name of my bot is botlog, so you can change it anytime you want and whatever you want. So we can change it here in our variable bot name. So in default, I named it botlog. So I said hi. My bot replied, "Good day, sir. How can I help you?" So let's try this. So if we put 1 plus 1 and ask our bot, so he replied the result of 1 plus 1, which is our input, is the result in decimal. So but if we want $3, it will say this. It will say this else, because sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you ask something else? And why did it print this instead of sorry, I couldn't catch that? That's because it thought that it's an it's a character, not an integer. So if we don't use still the same. So next, let's try our input. So here, so when our input is lowercase, just like this, just like this. Hi. Um, we you can still it can still read what we intended to say. So it will not print this because it is only lowercase. But so here let's try to uppercase this letter H so that we can try it. So look, if you uppercased it, and previously our H is as you can see, our H is lowered, okay, lowercase, and I intended to uppercase the letter H in here, but it's still he still how do you say this? Still understand what I said. So now let's change our bot name from botlog to the bot. So we can change his name by typing first is who are you? What is your name? I mean, what is your name? Yeah, this one. So if we put what is your name, our bot will say my name is bot name or botlog, because his name is still botlog because we didn't change his name. And then if we want to name him, we can input what should I name him? What should I name you? And he will reply, you can name me anything, sir. So this is just more like on Wizard of Oz technique in prototyping. So I'll that's my topic for the next reporting. So I can just remember it because this is an example of Wizard of Oz prototyping. So you can name me anything, but anything, sir. So let's say let's tell him I'll name you Delbot. You should look here because as you can see, my bot's name is still botlog, but if we tell him I'll name you Delbot, his name will be uh, different and will turn into Delbot. So he said, sure, from now on, my name is Delbot. So we can add a lot of um, topics to be discussed by you and your robot. So, for example, hi, like greetings, good morning, how are you, hello, good, hi, and good night. Also, we can add some uh, fun questions in trivia, like what's the longest word, your birthday, a joke, fun facts, deep conversations, and next is the general knowledge and trivia. So like, who's the president, tallest building, capital of the Philippines, richest person in the world, and the speed of light. Just the general trivia of all the uh, uh, all the scenarios in the world. So next is the technology and random queries. So let's say, who created you? So here, this one, who created you. So I programmed it to say that I was created by a talented developer named Jandel Pikayampat. Do you think it's true? Of course. So next is the scaffold. So in the scaffold, here we can change or um, how do you say this? We can change the in the scaffold we can design our interface with like the background, the columns, the the rows. So here, as you can see in my scaffold modifier, that fill max size. So we are using fill max size to maximize the size to fill the max size of our phone. So as you can see, this is my phone, and we can use the all of the size of my phone. So next is the background color. So here in our background color, I choose light blue. So we can change this um, to anything that we want. So you can change them and how and what you want, just using hex codes. So next, let's not change that because I like it. So in our column, still it is max size to maximize the size in our phone. Next is the chat history. So in our chat history, I used for each so that our previous chats from our bot is remembered, just like this. So you can see our previous chats like this one, until our present chat. And here you can also change the box for our bot. So this is the light gray for, for our bot, and then the text to black. And to in here, our user input, this is you can see it here in the bottom. So we can change the placeholder so that it will prompt our message. So let's not just change that. So do you still remember how our simple calculations work? So this is for our simple calculations, and now is to evaluate simple expressions. So if we use an illegal operator, our bot will print invalid operator, because this is the only operators that we use. And then untype expression, so it will replace the new value. So if tokens are empty, our expression is 2 doubles. I made it to double because if we have an even number, so it can calculate the points. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and good evening everyone. Bye bye.